Watch this cast. This is a professional cast right here. Oh, honestly, that was a good one.
I don't really know what to talk about. What are you talking about on here? At least out here on the water, you don't have to worry about the usual suspects. This is one of the last sports, honestly, one of the last realms that have not been completely invaded by those people. You know, it's like, honestly, you're like, can we have anything? Like, we used to have tennis and golf, but that's become taken over by them now. Like, especially if you go to, like, a golf course that's not really expensive, they're everywhere. You know what I'm talking about. The Nons. Dude, what an unsuccessful fishing trip. But I saw a lot of guys on their surfboards, or bringing their surfboards. Oh, wow, that was a terrible cast. Put on some more. I'm basically just feeding fish at this point. They're not interested in biting the line. They're just eating my shrimp. So this is my charity work. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, what sports, like what recreational hobbies or whatever do we still have that have not been invaded by those people? It's like, honestly, at this point, boating is one of those, unless you are taking into account like all the people who rent boats, because now they can charter boats, which I can imagine the insurance they must have to carry on for a company like that. Like up in Miami, I follow these like all these Miami boat channels, like wavy boats, where they're going through that channel. I can't remember what it's called, and it's all Nons, and you know that that's not their boat, so they're obviously renting those boats. Wow, another fantastic cast. Oh, I felt something grab it. Of course, they didn't take my hook, though. Again, I'm just feeding fish at this point. But I did feel something nip at it. Finally, I'll take a nip over nothing. I was gonna do a show out here, but honestly, like, my mind is so clear, I can't even think of anything. And it's like there are no suspects out here, if you know what I mean. So it's hard to even think of content to talk about right now. I'm just trying to kind of chilling right now. But another reason why I had to buy a boat. See, this is the extent that we have to go through to have our own, to have peace and quiet. The beaches have been ruined. Like, anybody who lives on the beach or near, I don't live on the beach, obviously. But I live near the beach. And anybody knows, beaches have been ruined now. Like, you go to the beach and it's tons of, like, beached wells. They, like, camp out. You know who I'm talking about. Not people from here. There are people who barely speak English, and they come to the beach. Dude, it pisses me off. They come to the beach, they get these tents, these huge tents. They bring like grills, they bring huge speakers, and they've got their terrible music playing on blast. They leave their trash everywhere. They've got like tons of them sprawled out. This is another thing that I've noticed with like Hispanic type people. They don't wear swimsuits. Have you noticed that? They'll literally just go to the beach. They'll go to the beach in just full clothes and in socks sometimes, and they'll just be swimming in the water with their clothes on, you know? They don't wear swimsuits. And they're all over. So I can't go to the beach anymore. I literally cannot go to the beach that my taxpayer money pays for. So I had to buy a boat so that I could come out here and enjoy and like go to little islands where only people with boats can go to. If you don't have a ton of money, you're kind of cooked, basically. And I don't have a ton of money. Like, I got this boat used on Marketplace. It's not like this is a fancy boat. But if you don't have enough money to buy a house in a really nice neighborhood, gated neighborhood that's like, and particularly, oh, did I catch something? No. In a neighborhood that's like predominantly our kind, then you're cooked. And you know, the joke about it all is that the people who bring these people here, they get to live in an area that's all their own kind. Like, I was thinking about this with Piers Morgan. I wish I would have brought this up when I was on Piers Morgan's show. He's like giving me about not wanting to be around certain people and giving me a time as if I'm a terrible person, and I wish I would have known. Anyway, I wish I would have brought up his address, because he lives in like freaking Beverly Hills, and his other, I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on that, and his other address is in London, and it's like one of the only parts of London that's still us, right? And yet these people will lecture the rest of us about not wanting to live around these people. Meanwhile, in their real life, they are spending millions of dollars to not live around these people. So it really pisses me off. And then they lecture us because we're bad, we're not inclusive, whatever. Meanwhile, they have the money to live in an area where they don't have to deal with these problems. And the rest of us chumps just have to deal with it. Dude, the other day, because my neighborhood is like all good people like me, and the other day I saw this like, dude, I literally cast it into the boat. The other day, yesterday, I was in my living room and I looked out, and there was this old Mercedes, this black Mercedes, and it was like from the 90s. Like, it's a car that you would, like, if you saw that car, you would assume they were up to no good, you know? And I've never seen the car on our neighborhood road before. I'm actually so stupid. Anyway, I looked at my living room window, and I saw this person in this old, like, Mercedes from probably the 90s or something. I don't know. Like a really crappy looking one. Like one that you would assume, like if you're a cop, you would profile this car and be like, okay, I probably need this is a suspicious looking vehicle. Never seen this car on my road in my life, or since I've lived here. And he was turning around in front of my house. Like not in my driveway, but just like on the road, turning around and like looking at my house. And I was like, oh my gosh. I really thought, I was like, this is it. The time has come. I'm like, send the artillery. The time has come. It's actually happening now for real. That's what I thought. And I was really stressed out last night about it too. So if you were watching this show and you were a usual suspect, just know that you were coming into a hornet's nest. I hope you know that. That we were Oh my God, did I catch something, bro? I think I've either caught a massive fish or I've caught the bottom of the, of course. With my luck, I didn't catch a massive fish. Oh, it came loose. So I either had a massive fish or caught a reed. But it came loose now. There's no fish, of course. Dang it, I want to catch something. But anyway, if you were a usual suspect that I saw yesterday in a black Mercedes, we've clocked you, okay? We've clocked you. And it won't go well if you were planning on coming to my house. Let's just say that. New shrimp on there. Quite cold. But I have to say, oh, my mom's calling me. Hang on. Dude, I thought this was a fish, for real. But we just caught an oyster. My mom said there's a big storm coming in. Dude, the weatherman, I think the weatherman like actually wants us to die. Because it said it was supposed to be calm, not that much wind. It said like 3-mile-an-hour winds. That's it. Couldn't be further from the truth. So there's a big storm apparently coming in. So I guess we're gonna pack it up. I was hoping to catch one fish, just one fish. But no fish. No fish for us. They got plenty of shrimp though, free shrimp. I don't even know if I'll post this because this is like such boring content. I couldn't think of anything to talk about, to be honest. The most exciting thing that's happened to me is that usual suspect in his Mercedes. I was afraid he was casing the joint. I'm like, don't you freaking think it. You think you're gangster. Oh yeah, we caught another piece of freaking reed. Yeah, I'm cold. I'm ready to go. You ready to go? All right, fish, here's another piece of shrimp for you. We were literally out here maybe 40 minutes. That's it. Oh well, better than nothing.